What's up everybody, it's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro Premium in the Barcelona colorway. So these dunks have been landing in shops throughout July and August, but fun fact, I don't think they actually ever released in the US. And here in Canada, the only reason why we got them is because our Nike website, nike.ca, we share stock with Europe, so we get a lot of the European exclusives. So this pair retailed for 145 Canadian dollars, which is roughly 110 USD, and the official colorway for this shoe is navy, gym red, and university gold. So right off the bat, as you guys can see, this shoe is done in mismatching fashion, with the colors on the left foot basically reversed on the right foot. And if you're wondering why this color scheme is very familiar, well, it basically adopts the colors of FC Barcelona. So jumping straight into the details, for the most part, the upper of the shoe is constructed out of suede. So you can see on the left foot, the front half of the shoe is predominantly constructed out of this gym red color, which in real life is much more like a burgundy or maroon. But on the right foot, the front half is done in this navy blue finish. So we have this perforated finish on the center of the toe box, and then surrounding the outer edge, we have another layer of suede which is done in this tonal finish. That same shade of suede covers the eyelets of the shoe respectively, and then on the quarter panel of both sides of the shoe, we're given some contrast. So on the left foot, here we have this navy blue colored suede, and on the right foot, it flips the script giving us gym red colored suede instead. And then stitched on top of this, we have your Nike swoosh, which is done in this university gold color in this synthetic textured leather. So that same tonal shade of suede wraps around the back end of the shoe, and at the very top we have this contrasting hit of suede with Nike embroidered across on the top in this gold colored finish. For the laces, so straight out of the box, both the left and the right foot come with these navy blue colored oval shaped laces. But they also give you two extra lace options, so there's a gym red colored lace along with a gold colored pair as well. And as you'll see later on in the on-feet portion of this video, I swapped the laces on the left foot to make it that same gym red color as the rest of the front half of the shoe. Underneath the laces, we have your signature padded nylon tongue. This again is done in that same tonal colored finish. And on the top of the tongue, we have these contrasting tags with Nike SB Dunk Low Pro branding. This being an SB Dunk Low Pro model, the interior of the shoe, we have additional padding surrounding the back Achilles area. And then taking a look at the insoles, again, these insoles come in mismatching fashion, with the right foot coming with a gym red colored insole, and the left foot coming with a navy colored insole. And in both cases, we have Nike SB branding stamped on the heel. This being a Nike SB Dunk, if you flip the insole over to the other side, you'll see there's a heel zoom air unit for cushioning and impact protection. So the upper of these SB Dunks sits atop this solid white colored rubber cupsole. And turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your standard SB Dunk Low Pro outsole, but in this case, this is done in this gum rubber finish. We have this circular traction pattern on the forefoot, along with a sliver of navy blue colored exposed foam in the middle with Nike SB branding. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Barcelona SB Dunks. For those wondering how these fit basically like all my other SB Dunk Lows. So in my case, I went up a half size and I got these in a size 10.5. I just find that SB Dunks normally are a little bit more snug and a little bit narrow for my wider foot. So going up that half size just gives my foot a little bit more extra room to breathe. However, your mileage may vary. Whatever size you normally wear for the SB Dunk Low, I'd stick with that same size for this one. Moving on to comfort, so unfortunately I don't find SB Dunks to be that comfortable, or Dunks in general, and even though there's a zoom air unit in the insole, honestly you can't really feel it too much. So with that said, it's going to feel very stable, very flat and low to the ground, which makes sense considering this is technically made for skateboarding, but it's not a shoe I would say is one of the more comfortable sneakers in my collection. However, with the upper being predominantly suede, it has this very nice softness to it, and straight out of the box it feels very worn in and broken in already, so that's a positive thing that I noticed. And finally, from an overall quality and craftsmanship standpoint, so from a material quality standpoint, I thought the suede was decent. It's not the best suede I've seen on a Nike sneaker, but it's also better quality than a lot of other sneakers I've seen Nike drop this year, especially their GR Dunks. However, like I mentioned before, the swoosh feels very synthetic, and in terms of the overall build and craftsmanship, there were some noticeable issues, some dried glue on the suede which was really tough to remove, and if I'm really nitpicking, one of the tongues was a little bit crooked, so let's just say it probably wasn't the best made shoe, but that's if I'm nitpicking. So with all that out of the way now, let's lace up these Barcelona SB Dunks, and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. All in all, this is a very classy looking colorway, and while not everyone's gonna like this mismatching look, I did. I think the shoe has potential to look really good in the fall season, and as of right now that I'm filming this, the resale prices for this pair aren't that high at all. So for those that struck out, you can definitely grab these without breaking the bank. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Barcelona SB Dunk Low. What are your overall thoughts on the shoe? What are your overall thoughts on the colorway? And is this a pair you would pick up, or is it a straight pass? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8. Check me out on Twitter at sean.go and visit my website at seango.ca. You can also check out my podcast called the Channel 8 Podcast. So the video version is hosted right here on my YouTube channel, but if you're looking for just the audio only version, it's hosted on most of your major podcast platforms, including Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the continued love and support. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.